Wikipedia this week, we're going to talk about Unsinkable Sam.
Okay.
Unsinkable. So take a guess as to what Sam is.
Sam is a sailor man.
You know what? You're half right. Sailor part you have nailed.
So he's not a man.
Not a man.
Sailor woman.
Not
Sailor
a woman.
person.
Not a person.
You really painted me into a corner here.
Yeah. With the rest of the animal kingdom.
Who else? Some kind of animal.
It's got to be some kind of animal, and you've got to think.
And I'm guessing because it's sailing, it's not an animal that is supposed to be in the sea.
Right, but also it's got to be like reasonable
Is
to
Sam
be
a
in the
dog?
sea. No, but you're in the right. You're right there with.
Good name for a dog.
I know, right?
Cat.
Yes, Unsinkable Sam
Knew
is a
it.
cat, and Sam survived the sinking of 3 different ships.
Was he a black cat?
He was a tuxedo cat.
Stop bringing this cat on the boat. Get him out of here.
Yeah, if we're saying that the sign of like a good or bad day for that kid, where it's cosmic, is 3 of them, the third ship going down.
You have to imagine. In fact, I think probably after the second one, if not the first, he was probably like, "I'm not going on there," and somebody dragged him aboard. I'm starting to feel bad for the cat here. Unless, of course, it's his fault. Can you imagine? He's like, "Why do we keep getting on these things? They sink.
So I will say,
We might drown. I hate the water."
Yeah, and he was owned by an unknown crewman. Only 100. The first ship he went down on was the German battleship, the Bismarck. So bit of a Nazi cat. But
Okay.
but
Nazi cat. I've never thought that. Okay. Anyway, continue.
yeah. Well, I mean, I guess who's to say how ideologically attached he was. But Bismarck was sunk. Only 115 of her crew of over 2,100 survived the engagement. So Sam, pretty lucky on that one.
Somebody's like, "Save the cat."
Now, one thing,
Or did he swim? He or she.
it's I think.
The cat.
Yeah, we'll go with the. Oh, it does say he was. Yeah. Okay, so it's a boy. It does say the cat served on board the night shift, which indicates some higher
He had
purpose.
a job.
Well, I do know cats.
What was his rank?
Cats just like 10 Downing Street, or like the Prime Minister of the UK lives. There's a mouser there. There's an official mousing cat. So I suppose that's the reason. Keep the mice out of your fucking hardtack or whatever.
Yeah.
And then, so that ship went down, killed 159 of the crew.
Jesus.
But made it again. And then at this point, he had a nickname. So this cat was now...
He was already unsinkable after the first one?
The second one. Second one he became, they were like twice. That's enough. And then, but to your earlier point...
Let him retire.
Yeah, to your earlier point, they said, have a few more. And after the third one, though, they let him retire. They said that's enough. He lived out his days in Belfast.
Right.
So
Who knows how many boats would have gone down if he carried on working? Jesus.
And there's an official portrait of Unsinkable Sam. So
How far apart were all these sinkings?
the first one was in May of 1941, and then the final one was November of 1941. So 3
In a fucking year?
Let me tell you, the Germans in...
I don't even stub my toe 3 times a year.
I don't want to spoil anything, but the war did not go great for them.
Okay.
On a long
That's
enough
a good
timeline,
point.
it started to turn.
I wasn't... See, again, history was not important to me. So
Yeah.
Not closely paying attention to the year. They were like, why are all these ships sinking? Oh, well.
That is totally fair.
Well, good thing he wasn't on a submarine.